Kahawa Pride has officially returned to the harsh realities of Kenyan grassroots football. After an otherworldly 12-week super viral run and an undefeated start to the season, we have now come back down to earth. First, we were humbled 9-1 in round 1 of Kenya's largest domestic cup. Then, we returned to league play with a must-win match at home against Kahawa FC, where instead of seeing a bounce-back performance, we saw the opposite. After conceding a corner kick goal in the 14th minute, our attackers continued to struggle and we fell 1-0, our first loss of the season. We took the loss in stride and continued training hard throughout all of last week. Our next matchup was against RDU FC, which stands for Rapid Deployment Unit, aka a football club backed by Kenya's SWAT team, a paramilitary police tactical force deployed for Kenya's most critical domestic missions. In this video, I will be covering that entire match, sharing some major developments from the Lionesses, and rapid firing through all of our other headlines as we head into another huge league match this weekend. You are now watching Road to the Kenyan Premier League. What's up, everyone? My name is Hayes Knupp, JerseyBird founder and your host of Road to the Kenyan Premier League. Back with another Friday video. We have a good one for you today. Full coverage of last week's match against RDU. And before we get into it, if you want to support this project or become a sponsor, check out the official Kahawa Pride donation form. And yes, I have added a Simba support fund. If you want to spoil the newest member of our club, check out Wednesday's video if you missed that update. A ton of you guys are also asking for Simba merch, so I might add one more piece to the upcoming spring-summer collection that I'm working on. So yeah, let me know what ideas you have for that in the comments. Now back to the video. Let's jump into the starting 11 from last weekend. This is what we put out 2 matches ago against Kahawa, and Kim made several changes to the lineup, starting with the keeper as Karani returned to the starting 11. Along the back line, Mina moved from midfield back to right back. Otieno was out with a groin injury, with 18-year-old new signing Bradley Maloba getting his first league start at center back, while the left side of the back line remained unchanged with Kiari and Uma. In the midfield, Kim shook things up, giving 17-year-old Elliot Wikisa his first start on the right side with Okech on his left. On the attack, club legend Robert Manura got the start at center mid, sided by Louis Muniki on the right wing and Moses Bwire on the left. And lastly, Ezekiel Dugu got the start at center forward. A lot of changes last week, but because of our rained out match on February 22nd, we had gone through 2 friendlies since our last league match, and Kim had been experimenting during that time with a lot of different changes to the lineup. Game day arrived and we set off on our 40-minute bus ride south to the National Police College campus where the match would be taking place. Right after warm-ups, we had another argument break out around player card fraud. This time, RDU was claiming that our player, Louis Muniki, had a fraudulent player card, and multiple representatives from each club met on the field with the referees to discuss the situation. Obviously, his player card is real, so we eventually worked through it and we moved on to kickoff. The match opened up to a defensive start. Aside from this Wikisa bomb from 40 yards out, neither team had a shot on target until the 8th minute, when a Muniki handball gifted RDU a free kick from just outside the box. Karani bobbles the shot and manages to fight off a point-blank chance to keep the game scoreless, followed by the RDU attacker hitting him with an Allen Iverson step over. And if we pause it right here, you can see the insane size difference between RDU and some of our players. Keep in mind that these guys are literally on the SWAT team and they're backed by a major government entity. And while our players do now also have a lot of resources, RDU has a foundation that is decades old. If you look at our roster, our average player age is less than 21 years old, with tons of young players who are just now settling into an environment where they can truly develop. The match goes on, and in the 10th minute, Kiari catches a nasty kick from RDU's largest attacker, resulting in a serious injury that needed immediate attention. He limps off the field for further attention, but as a crucial piece of our already depleted defensive core, we cannot sub him off yet, so we continue with 10 men as he gets tended to on the sideline. I missed this in the stream, but you can actually see him here on the sideline in the 14th minute as play continues. Moments later, amidst the chaos of playing with 10 men, Maloba clips an RDU forward while making a tackle, and they get another free kick, this time from around 40 yards out.
Who's just about to deliver that into the area, and then he floats it in. Quite a danger there, and it's a goal for the home side.
Chiari was able to return before the free kick, but a precise cross leads to a header goal for RDU, and they go up 1-0 in the 15th minute. For the next few minutes, we try to regroup, and we do, putting together our first solid attack, which ends in a Mwaniki rocket that misses the frame by a couple meters. And in the 25th minute, RDU is back on the attack.
Out to this very, very physical side, and that was a chance.
A lofted through ball leaves RDU's number 9 wide open for a clear shot, but he sends it wide in disbelief as the shot rolls off into the grass. Again, the back and forth play continues, and just 5 minutes later, we build up another beautiful attack.
Throw in Jojouma, Dugu, Manyoro, tries to find Mwaniki, springs it down the right-hand side, and now is the time for Moses Puiro to try float one into the area. Dugu completely miscues that on Manyoro. Forces a good save.
Manyora, in his first start of the year, nearly buries a world-class volley, but it's parried away by the keeper, and we are unable to convert on either of the 2 corner kick chances that followed. As halftime approaches, the physicality from RDU is really on display as they are pushing hard for a second goal. Dugu is making his impact back in the starting 11, breaking ankles and creating offense as he tries to generate a scoring chance in the final minutes of the first half. Despite the pressure, no goals are scored, and we go into the half down by 1. At the half, Coach Kim makes a single sub. Buinyi, aka Little Dembele, subs on for Buire at left wing. Just 3 minutes into the half, he makes his first play, driving down the left wing off a feed from Wakesa, then cutting inside only to be chopped down by an RDU defenseman, which prompts a whistle from the referee. But our free kick goes nowhere, and the back and forth play resumes. Our offense does begin to show more structure throughout the second half, but we just cannot seem to put together that final pass or get a clear look on net. In the 54th minute, Uma sends a threatening cross into the box, but RDU's keeper grabs it before Mwaniki can get a head on it, and RDU begin their counterattack as the keeper gets the ball to his left back, who then sends it up to the winger, who goes flying after just a bit of contact from Chiari. Went down pretty easily for an elite task force member, but ref awards a free kick, which is eventually fought off by Uma. The next 10 minutes are relatively uneventful. RDU creates a solid chance here with this floated free kick into the box, but again, Uma is there to clear it away. Then in our follow-up attack, a ricocheting Mwaniki shot nearly lands on the boot of Dugu, who goes down in the box, nearly drawing a penalty. Then in the 71st minute, Coach Kim makes his second sub as Manyora subs off for Felix Kamau, who takes his spot at center mid. In the 72nd minute, Karani, who has had a solid game so far, makes his first mistake.
It's a good attacking trident that brings another dimension this match, and given the left side, the right side, all present an opportunity for a goal.
And something bizarre has happened here. Is it gonna be an indirect free kick?
He drops the ball and picks it back up again, giving RDU a gift of a free kick from right outside the box.
The ball went, so it is a chance for RDU. Will they extend their lead? But then no, it is completely miscued. It goes out of play.
Luckily, RDU skies it, and we get away with the mental error, now with just 16 minutes of regulation remaining. But RDU keeps the pressure on, nearly scoring another header with this chance just 3 minutes later in the 78th minute. Moments later, it is our turn to attack.
Kahawa Pride again escaped, and it is something that it's really keeping them in the game. So just to concentrate as they push for a goal, they shouldn't also neglect their backline, because
Wingy puts number 16 in a blender, but backup arrives before he can strike and the ball goes out for a throw-in. Mina gives it right back to him, and this time RDU doesn't even bother trying to defend Little Dembele. They just chop him down, giving us a very solid opportunity to tie the game up.
As it's brought into the area. Well gathered there by Hassan.
A small bobble from the RDU keeper almost gave us a chance, but he manages to secure the ball and play goes on. We continue to press hard in the final 10 minutes, but again, we just cannot find that final pass or clear chance. But in the 84th minute, RDU does.
there he had tried to do it, but then the ref adjourned that it wasn't just it.
Karani Mamba is back with a beautiful mid-air catch off a dangerous chance, keeping the deficit at 1 goal. A few minutes later, Maloba fights off an RDU attack, but gives up a corner kick in the 89th minute.
And he can only but hope and pray.
90 minutes on the clock, RDU with that head, and it goes into play. And it is a goal.
RDU 2, Kahawa Pride 0. Another set piece conceded and the game is all but over. But with a few more minutes of stoppage time to work with, the boys are not giving up yet.
3 and 1-5. As I told you, Greg, this is a team that plays for win. It doesn't settle for a draw.
Wingy makes another dangerous run down the wing, this time getting tackled for another borderline penalty, going flying and hitting his head hard on the dirt. Visibly shaken, he pleads his case to the ref, who fails to blow the whistle, and play goes on. Then, just a minute later, he draws another foul, and we get a free kick from right outside the box. Uma sends a solid shot on target, but it's blocked, and that would prove to be our last chance of the match, as the final whistle blew just a few minutes later and the score was finalized. RDU 2, Kahawa Pride 0. In our hardest test of the league season so far, we came up short and everyone in the organization felt it.
Personally, I'm really disappointed in myself. I am an attacking player. I don't know why we didn't score, but I know we'll be better in the next game.
It's painful on our side. We are not happy at all, but we hope for a change in the next match.
Every good life has its bad days. Right now, we are going through a lot because of those 2 losses, but we are still staying strong and hope to win our remaining matches.
Adversities is what makes a team strong. So I believe in this current situation, there's a purpose. The team currently is working on how we can overcome our difficulties.
Don't give up on us. We are still working hard for the team to win and to make the team proud. So believe in us.
Before I close out this video, a few rapid-fire announcements. First off, the Lionesses are back in action. They returned to league play last week for their second match of the season, picking up a big 4-1 win over the KPL Starlets with 1 goal from Rebecca Munasio and a hat trick from Margaret Njiri. They were extremely active during the transfer window, bringing in 8 new transfers, 3 of them coming from the Premier League. And Nedi Atieno, an ex-national team legend, made her debut after her blockbuster signing with the Lionesses back in December, a historic moment for the program. Let's take a look at the 4 goals from last week's win.
Nimemiss your ball.
So while the men have gone scoreless for an entire month, the women are on fire, and I am excited to announce there will be a Road to the Kenyan Women's Premier League led by Susan Njoki, the team's head coach and content creator. I don't want to spoil too much, but they have acquired their own clubhouse and production is underway with a debut episode coming very soon. The entire community combined with JerseyBird have pitched in small pieces of their salary or just whatever funds they could pull together and helped the Lionesses get the support they needed to get this off the ground. I will continue to primarily cover the men's team. Susan will primarily cover the women's team, and together we will continue building the Kahawa Pride Club into the most well-known organization in the country. On the scouting side, our head scout, Francis Raquaro, attended 2 major high school tournaments last month, the Super 8 High School Boys Tournament in Kakamega and the Gates Super 16 Girls Tournament in Kisumu, 2 events that were loaded with up-and-coming talent. We also have a big event this weekend for National Women's Day. We got some shirts made in collaboration with Her Game 2, one of the Lioness's partners, and that should be a great time with some great content as well that I will include in next week's videos. That's all I have for this video. Our next match is this Sunday, March 8th at 3 p.m. East African time. That is noon in London and 7 a.m. in New York. We are on the road at Committee Prison Grounds, so if you're local, we'll see you there, and if you're not, we will be live right here on the JerseyBird YouTube channel. The stream is already set up. Go check it out. Turn on your notifications. We are expecting another great production. If you guys liked the video, drop a like, drop a sub, comment where you are watching from. As always, thank you for the insane amount of support, and I'll see you in the next one.